Foxborough. Opened in 2002. It's Gillette Stadium. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen on the play action. It is Cup, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. They made it a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. Great run here. He's across the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
He's on the move. He's running with it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Alert, alert, alert!
From the 28. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, Brock, the Bills making their first red zone trip of this game. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Dumped off to his running back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Bills will take over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Pats will take over. To the air on first down, May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 2nd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, right here. Come 19, come 19, baby.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready up.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a New England first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, Shaq. Buffalo 18.
May on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Simple dive up the middle. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Right there, hurt.
May not a throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Go! 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Go!
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
70 Lions. Hey.
First down throw for May. Cut We'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds his back complete. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Milton Williams making the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Completed over the middle. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Bills are on the move here. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A give now from the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's May. Complete out to the right side. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Putting a receiver in motion. May now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. He's trying to push the field. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Seven Pirates.
They send the tight end in motion. May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Set go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
To the air yet again, May. Touchdown, New England! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Alert!
On 1st down, Allen. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Patriots make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
May. Catch made underneath by the back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion right. They'll run here on 1st down. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Let's go.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hey, smash Bronco.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. They motion the slot man right. And he has the New England touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, tight. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shakir sent in motion left. Second and 1. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Bill 7.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Allen. Chased out to his right. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air again, Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
All 52.
They'll go. Allen. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. It is Cup left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Complete out to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's bottled up at the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. No one around. He's got space. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
35. Bills 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Blitz coming here. Allen. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Still one more in their pocket to use. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with third and long. They send a man in motion. Here he is on third and long. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Allen on third down. Cut out left.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Alert, alert, alert!
Man in motion here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.